Going to be a big game. Two big teams, some big names, heavyweights once again in these two lineups, like we saw in the first game today in the morning when NCC comprehensively beat Bloomfield in a rain-affected game, got a huge score, and they won that game quite easily. This is going to be a similar fashion. We feel might be a high-scoring game. Some good batting power in these two lineups as well. They've played previously in the 50-over format, with Moors coming on top, and now they are battling it out in the T20 version. The Colombo Coles Cricket Club, one of the premier clubs in the country, that has provided a lot to cricket in Sri Lanka over the years. Some great names which have come out of these from this club as well. Kamini Pereira was out there a while ago with the pitch report.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, compared to the morning session, nothing much has changed, but the light has. It's a lot brighter now. Sun is out in force. Still the same conditions down here. 68-yard boundary. Some parts 70. Well, outfield is a lot quicker. Let's have a look now. We have 31 overs out of possible 40 last time. So some footmarks have appeared. Lot drier compared to the morning session. We saw a lot of pace bowlers hitting the pitch rather than bowling at good length. We will probably see that continuing in this match as well. Spinners were bowling around 90 k's per hour. I think if you're going to go slower than that, you're going to get hit right around. So they'll be able to get some purchase. We saw a couple of balls, they're puff of dust, but other than that, it stays a true pitch. If you win the toss, I say you get the runs on the board.
So there you go, Kamini Pereira was out there a while ago. It's the same wicket we used in the morning, so it's very dry with the sun baking down. It's getting drier, it's getting slower. And he predicts that the team winning the toss might bat first, put runs on the board and try to defend. We never know how it will go. Usually in these formats, teams like to chase. And we never know how they will decide to go at the toss. But certainly, quick run scoring ground. The outfield was very quick. There is lots of runs on offer. There was nothing much for the bowlers in general. The ball was coming on to the bat well for pace and spin. And the bowlers didn't have a good outing, especially in the first innings. Well, Iran was out there with the two captains for the toss.
It's a hot and bright afternoon here at the Coles Cricket Grounds, and we are all set for another thrilling encounter between Moors and the Tamil Union. Well, it's time for the toss. I do have the two skippers with me, Sohan De Oliveira from Moors, Minod Banuka from Tamil Union, and our match officials for the day, Mr. Chandana Mahesh and Mr. Asanka Vijayasuriya. Gentlemen, can we flip the coin, please? Heads is the call. And it is the tails. Minod, you won the toss. What are you going to do here first today?
We're going for the ball first.
Any specific reason to bowl on this trip today?
It's likely very turning a slow wicket. We'll see what happens.
Thank you very much and good luck for today's game. කාසිවාසයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කරා නම් පන්දුර පහර දෙන්නද හිතාගෙන හිටියේ පන්දු යවන්නද හිතාගෙන හිටියේ?
අපි දිනුවනම් පිටිකරණය දෙන්න තමයි මේ බලාපොරොත්තුෙන් හිටියේ.
ඔයා කැමති තීරණයම ලැබුණා. මොන වගේ ලකුණු ප්‍රමාණයක්ද මේ වගේ තනතිරෝක ඔබ බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ?
පළවෙනි මැච් එකෙත් 200ට වඩා ගියා අපි දැක්ක පළවෙනි බැට් කරපු අය. ඉතින් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා ඒ වගේ හොඳ ටෝටල් එකක් දාන්න මුලින් බැට් කරලා.
අද තරඟයට සුබ පතනවා.
Thank you.
So the news from the centre is that Tamil Union have won the toss and they will have a bowl first.
So there you go. That's the news from the centre. And Tamil Union have won the toss and elected to field first in this all-important game. They will want to chase, try and restrict Moors to a reasonable score and try and chase that down with the powerful batting they have in hand. It's going to be an interesting game coming up next. So the two skippers, that was Minod Banuka for Tamil Union and Sohan De Oliveira for Moors, captaining the sides this season. There, these teams warming up, getting ready for the game. Some big names there. Sinija Wardana, part of the Tamil Union lineup. Tanuka Dabare, explosive at the top. Minod Banuka. We have Tarindra Ratnayaka, the spin bowler as well. The two umpires walking out to bat. Umpire Chaminda Hathurusingha will be officiating in this game. With umpire Dulsara, who is out there. So we'll wait a while before we take a look at the two teams. Chaminda Hathurusingha, Rasanja Dulsara. Dulsiri, Asanka Jayasuri is the third umpire or the reserve umpire, and Chandana Mahesh is our match referee in this game as well. Today for Tamil Union, Minod Banuka, Sachita Jayatilaka, Lahiru Samarakon, Tanuka Dabare, Tarindra Ratnayaka, Tilan Prashan, Tevindu Sena Ratna, Navod Parna Vidana. That is the squad. We have Skant, Sinet Javardhan, Sitara Hapuin. We have Stemvika, Sharujan Shamuganathan, Vishwa Dhananjaya. That is the squad they possess. So those are some heavyweights for Moors as well. Some big names: Ramesh Mendis, Sadira Samaravikrama, Duindu Tilakaratna, Sitara Giman, Shiran Fernando, Pravin Jaya Vikrama, Santosh Gunatilaka, Sohandi Levera, the captain, Malsha Tarupati, Umesh Mendis, Vishara Fernando, that is the squad. Shehan Fernando, Garuka Sanket, Ravishan De Silva, Hivin Kenula, and Tarusha Navodya. Some very good players in these lineups who will take the field for today's game. Tamil Union have won the toss and elected to field first. At the moment, Tamil Union have played 2-1-2, so they have 4 points. Moors have played 1-1-1, they have 2 points. They will be looking to try and win this game. So Group A is quite strong. Tamil Union leading the way at the moment with the 2 wins out of 2. We are Stemvika will operate the former Thurston captain. Captain Sri Lanka under 19 as well. Right arm off spinner, middle order bat, good young all-rounder. Good to see him a part of this lineup for Tamil Union. They have some experienced players as well as some very good young players for Tamil Union. So we have Stemvika waiting on top of his mark till the umpires say let's play. That's the first delivery. Giving it a bit of air, not afraid to flight it. Straight away, looking to score runs. Going across the line, chips it towards mid-on. They are off the mark with that single. As we say, good afternoon to Aaron.
Very good afternoon, Ricky. Good to see spinners coming in early. Probably having a closer look at the previous game as well. Sohan Delevera, he was very happy to bat at the toss. I did have a chat with him. He was happy with the decision, though. A very, very talented batter. Plenty of domestic experience. He knows in and out about these grounds, these players. a very classy player. Straight away off the mark.
Yeah, he's certainly good at the top of the order. Suhan de Oliveira is partnered with Umesh Mendis. Umesh Mendis, the brother of Kusal Mendis. Getting a game here. So two left-handers at the top of the order. We are Steumika, the bowler. Oh, too close to the stumps to play that shot. It was sort of a nothing shot. It was too full to play that delivery. Should have played it off the front foot. Very, very lucky indeed.
Yeah, in fact, playing away from his body. Hardly any foot movement there. Just a little bit of wrist work that he was trying over there. No ball called by the umpire. Well, very rare that we see spinners overstepping, isn't it, Ricky?
That's a cardinal mistake. You cannot bowl, and it's the power play as well, Iran. That should not happen. Looking to go big again, trying to power it away. Not timing the ball at all. Misses out on a free hit. Gets away with it. Via Steumika. Good over. Just the 2 runs. Tamil Union after winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Today for Tamil Union, Umesh Mendis, Suhan de Oliveira, the captain, Santosh Gunatilaka, Sadira Samaravikrama, Ramesh Mendis, Malsha Tarupati, Shiran Fernando, Sitara Gimhan, Janishka Pereira, and Garuka Sankit, and Tarusha Navodya, making up the 11 today for Tamil Union. Or beg your pardon, for Moors. That is their lineup for Moors. And for Tamil Union, Minod Banuka, the captain, Tanuka Dabre, Sine Jayawardena, Navod Parnavitana, Sachita Jayatilaka, Sharugan, Shamuganathan, Tevindu Senaratna, Lairu Samrakon, Tarindu Ratnaika, Vijayakant Vyaskant, and Vyas Theumika is their lineup. Oh, he's out caught, isn't it? Lairu Samarakon has struck. Tarindu Ratnaika, the catcher, scooped up on the offside, the bottom part of the bat. And a wicket of the first ball for Lairu Samarakon. Tamil Union will be happy with that breakthrough, much needed. It's a big wicket.
Yeah, what a timely breakthrough. Especially the big fish, Suhan de Oliveira. The more time he spends out in the middle, it's going to be dangerous. A good take by Tarindu Ratnaik, and Lahiru Samarakon, with his all-round skills, produces a wicket of his very first delivery. And Suhan de Oliveira, he will have to make that long walk back just for 1 run. 2 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket.
But Chamin Dahatur Singh out there played the most of his cricket, a lot of his cricket at Moors over the years when he was playing domestic cricket. Picked up a lot of wickets as a right-arm fast bowler. So they lost a big wicket. Suhan de Oliveira, the skipper, has been dismissed. The 2 stalwarts there, Tarindu Ratnaika and Lairu Samarakon, combining to pick up that wicket. Get a single. Probably will be called leg byes. Yes, it is. So extras. Saw Lairu Samarakon a few weeks ago playing a blistering 100 in a mercantile match representing DPMC against I think it was DFCC at the Thurston College grounds, and really exploded. It was a fantastic 100. He's another player in form. That's in the air as well, but this time it will clear Tarindu Ratnayaka and run down to the boundary. So 4 runs, the first boundary for today, just to get the things going for Umesh Mendis.
Well, that's the difference between the shot that Sohan de Oliveira played. In this occasion, no intentions of keeping it along the ground. He just made sure that he went up and over the infield. So the sun beating down after those passing showers, the outfield properly dried up. So as batters, once again, you will have plenty of runs on offer. Umesh Mendis.
Once again, just opening the face of the bat, you could see there's a big gap on the offside there at backward point. Gets a single. Shanmuganathan, better known as a Sharu, in the outfield, generally behind the stumps as the wicket keeper. But today he will be doing the fielding duties because Minod Bhanuka is behind the stumps.
Well, Lahiru Samarakon, what a talented player he is. A big hitter with the bat in hand, plenty of runs in the domestic arena. And we did see him participating in the Hong Kong Sixes as well. A prominent young player for Sri Lanka.
Flicks away on the onside. Janishka Pereira is the new batter, the right-hander who is out there. But that was an excellent over, just 7 runs and a wicket. 2 overs done, 11 for the loss of 1 wicket. So there. So we have Stevomika will continue. They've gone at with the spin at one end. They are strong with their spinners, Tamil Union. We see Vyas Stevomika, they have Vyas Kant and Tarindu Ratnayaka. The other spinners in that lineup, 2 very experienced, good quality spinners. Sachita Jayatilaka can bowl some off spin as well. Tanuka Dabare will roll his arm over. So that are the options they have. They don't have pace bowling options instead of Lairu Samarakot. Is probably the only option they have in that lineup. So it will be all spin for Tamil Union, and that's gone down to the boundary for 4. So important runs just to get these innings going. This time the right hand pedals it away, just using the pace of the bowler to pick up a boundary. He's first for Janishka Pereira.
You can't afford to straight down the leg side with the power play in progress. This time he goes down the ground. That's a good looking shot, and the outfield will do the rest. Janishka will collect another boundary.
Yeah, that's good batted. That was full. That was in the slot. It's straight down the ground. It's quite tall. Has a good reach, Janishka Pereira. Played some very good under-19 cricket for St. Sebastian's College. Swings that away towards... coming back for the second, but gets home safely.
Good running between the wickets even during the morning game. We did see that the NCC batters, even though they went to make that big total, they really didn't rely only on those big strokes. They ran those singles, the couples. They were busy between the wickets, kept the fielders on their toes. So that's one thing that these batters will need to pick out. Tries to sweep again. Fails to make contact. It has been an expensive over so far. 11 runs coming.
Yeah, considering those 2 boundaries. Goes downtown. Will land safely. Didn't time it as well as he wanted to. But that was a good over. For Movers Sports Club. 24 for 1 after 3. That's the lineup, as we said. Swandi Livera, Sitara Gimman, Janishka Pereira, Santosh Gunatilaka, Sadira Samaravikrama, Ramesh Mendis, Malsha Taruvati, Shiran Fernando, Umesh Mendis, Garuka Sanket, Tarusha Navodya. He's one of the players I haven't seen much of. Vinod Banuka, Tanuka Dagbare, Sinet Javadan, Navad Parnavitana, Sachita Jayatilaka, Sharujan Shamuganathan, Tevindu Senaratna, Lairu Samarakun, Tarindu Ratnayaka, Vijayakant Vyaskant Tevmika, making up the Tamil Union 11.
Tharinduratnayaka begins an over, and he manages to grab a wicket off his very first delivery. Umesh Mendis trying to flick it off his wrist, but a good catch at the end. Lahiru Samarakun was taken off, but the introduction of the spinner brings in another wicket.
A crafty operator, Tarindu Mendis. Tarindu Ratnayaka picks up the wicket of Umesh Mendis. Well caught there at square leg. So second wicket down here for Moore Sports Club after being put into bat. Umesh Mendis departs for 7.
The new batter walks out to the middle. Sitara. Early troubles for Moore Sports Club. 24 for 2. Well, we did speak that this trip would slow down a little bit as it progresses. We did see, even during the first game, that after the NCC completed their innings, things completely changed. The spinners will have a lot to say here, and even the faster bowlers. They'll need to do a lot of change of pace and make life harder for the batters. Sitara Gimhan, the left-hand batter. Early pressure though. They got off to a good start, but losing couple of wickets in quick intervals. Janishka has been out there for some time, 13 off 7. Big shot. Sitara welcomes Tarindu Ratnayaka with a boundary.
He's an explosive player, Sitara Gimhan. He's not going to hold back. He will be looking for runs, especially in this power play. He knows the power play is very crucial indeed. Not afraid to play his shots. Positive start. Was need a few more of that. No doubt about it in these first 6 overs.
He goes again, same direction. There is a field at mid-wicket, but he will have to give up the chase as the ball will have enough legs to cross the boundary. 2 in 2 for Sitara Gimhan.
Looking good, positive. Picked his spot early. He knew this fielder was very wide there towards the mid-wicket. So this is good counter-attack here from Moaz and Sitara Gimhan. Attacking the experience, Tarindu Ratnayaka. Not letting the fall of the wicket really trouble them or bother them.
Goes for the reverse. Gets an inside edge. That's hat-trick of boundaries for Sitara Gimhan now. He's really counter-attacking Tarindu Ratnayaka. Telling him a story that made you got my wicket. In fact, teammates wicket. Let me teach you how to score boundaries.
Yeah, that was lucky. I'll tell you, Tarindu Ratnayaka, knowing him, will be very, very frustrated indeed. He will have a word or two to say to the batter. 36 for 2. Doesn't matter how it comes, long as it comes. Finally, it will only be the score it is on the scorecard, not how it came.
Inside out, over extra cover. It's a run fest here. That'll travel the distance though. After a hat-trick of boundaries, Sitara Gimhan decides that it's time to put up a 6 here.
Wow, that's probably the best of the shots for me so far. Inside out, over extra cover. Brilliant stuff. 3 boundaries and a 6. 18 of the over so far. How things can change quickly around. You get a wicket off the first ball, and then you go for 19 of the next 5. Moors are back here. 4 was done, 43 for 2.
අපිට බැරිද කලින් ඕරේ ටක් ගාලා බවුන්ඩරිස් ටික වගේ පෙන්නලා ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? වෙලා තියෙද? බවුන්ඩරි සෙට් එක එක දිගට පෙන්නන්න ඕනේ. කලින් ඕරේ.
So Laidu Samarakon has been brought back into the attack. His change of ends once again. He bowled the second over. Now he's bowling the 5th over. We saw that in the earlier game when Ishan Malinga bowled 1 over and then came back from the other end. But what a comeback. The experience of Laidu Samarakon that was hammered in the air. This time didn't get hold of it. It was a skyer and the fielder did not make a mistake. He was looking so good. That's the slow delivery, the leg cutter. Out-thought the batter. Brilliantly bowled. And very well held. That came down from the sun. Fielder got under it. And I think the catcher, once again, is Tarindu Ratnayaka. He is really thrilled to hang on to that. 19 of 6. Sitara Gimhan walks back to the pavilion.
And the new man walks out to the middle. Sadira Samaravikrama, an experienced campaigner, but keeping that aside, I'd say Sitara Gimhan, one shot too many. Lahiru Samarakon, a very smart campaigner with the ball in hand. He knew that Sitara Gimhana will throw the kitchen sink at him at the very first delivery of the over, and he decided to take pace off it. And Sitara Gimhan falling into the trap right away. How disappointing was that? Previous over, he really murdered the spin bowler, and trying to do so against Lahiru Samarakon. 2 for 7 so far in his second over. Pays off again. Sadira will get off strike.
Yeah, I think Lahiru Samarakon knew that Gimhan was coming at everything, looking to score runs. Outthought the batter straight away with the slow delivery. But this partnership is key here. Sadira Samaravikrama, he's one of their key players, probably their best batter in this lineup. The youngsters getting ready for their afternoon practice. School holidays these days. The academies around the country will be in action. They won't mind the singles as long as they keep the boundaries away in this power play period. Going at 10 runs per over. Cannot afford to lose too many wickets quickly.
Lahiru Samarakon, he managed to grab a wicket of his very first delivery as he started the spell too. So he has done it again in this over as well. So he is showing what an important inclusion that he is for any team that he plays. A big hitter with a bat. With the ball, he can bowl these slower deliveries, the cutters. Run through the batter's minds though. Just the 3 runs conceded. We are in the power play. So these are golden deliveries. A wicket and 3 runs. Just 3 runs coming off the first 4 deliveries. And we have 8 more deliveries left in the power play. 46 on the board so far. Trying to paddle it down. In fact, lap it down towards fine leg. Bat onto the pad. Chanishka has been off strike for some time since the previous over. Sadira Samaravikrama, he will have to play a crucial role. Plenty of experience, international cap for Sri Lanka. Lots of cricket around the globe.
Yeah, he's their main batter. Fantastic over by Lahiru Samarakon. Conceding just 5 runs, picking up a wicket. 2 for 12 off 2 overs for him. It's a 48 for 3 after 5. So 5 completed, 48 for 3. Lahiru Samarakon has been outstanding with the ball so far. So Kant, the leg spinner, has got the ball. We saw him earlier going through his drills, marking his run up. This is an important stage in the game. They'll want their leg spinner to be on the money. Quick single. These two right-handers are not players that will come and bash the ball around or hard hitting six hitters. More for grafters who look to time the ball, use their feet against the spinners. Sadira Samaravikrama we have all seen, but similar type of player is Janishka Pereira.
Yeah, Vyaskanth will love bowling on a track like this. It's holding up a touch. So very good control when it comes to the length. Janishka 16, Sadira quite happy just to rotate the strike at the moment. This will be the last over of the power play, Ricky. You mentioned about Samarakon. I think over the last couple of years, he's got this uncanny ability to pick up wickets when he's bowling, no matter what format it is. It's 3-day or 50 over or T20. Very good asset to have as a captain. Every time when you bring him in, he finds a way to get the breakthrough. So apart from the first ball singles, 4 of them. That's been picked up over mid-wicket. Oh, very well done. That's nice work. Temindu Senaratne definitely saved 2 runs for his team.
Good to see him, isn't it? Temindu Senaratne, Gamini. Hasn't been around for a while, hasn't played regular cricket. And look at the dive, look at the commitment. Did you see that commitment when he was playing at Royal College?
I reckon over the last 12 months or so, he's lost a couple of kilos, hasn't he?
Yeah. 6 overs, 54 for 3.
Yeah, so the ability, the versatile Senaratne, you can call him now.
Yeah, good to see a couple of past Royal captains in this lineup here for Tamil Union. Temindu Senaratne, Senith Jayawardena. It's great to see some of these Royalists actually continuing playing the game. We saw a few of them in the morning game for NCC. That's wonderful to see. And yes, Temindu Senaratne being in this first 11 for Tamil Union. That shows a lot. That he has shown a lot of great commitment, great enthusiasm, and willing to continue playing the game. Sometimes when you don't get a regular place in the playing 11, you start to fall away, things starts to fall away, you start to give up, especially with fitness levels. But Temindu Senaratne has continued, and there you are. Navath Parnavidana, another former Sri Lanka under-19 player, a very good top order batter who will roll his arm over, bowl a few overs, coming from the southern province.
Yeah, he's another left-arm orthodox spinner. Has got very good control when it comes to the length. Bhanuka, the skipper, behind the stumps. Backs away. That's in the gap. Outfield is a lot quicker than the morning session. Sun is beaming down. You get plenty of value for your shots. See you at Coles. That's another fabulous shot. Now see how he gets into the position. Exposing his stumps. Pretty much playing that shot off the off stump, wasn't he?
Yeah, there was a bit of risk involved, but well executed. He's taken a bit of risk in this innings, Janishka Pereira. Now with the Pranavidana from Mahinda College. He would have played a lot against Janishka Pereira, who played for St. Sebastian's College. Both played in that same era at under 19 level 6 years to 7 years ago. Inside out, extra cover. That was beautifully struck. Gets the boot in there. Stops a certain boundary.
That's one of his signature shots, Sadhir Samaravikrama. Loves playing over extra cover. He's got very good hands. Very good timer of the cricket ball. This time controlling it all along the carpet for a single. Current run rate 9.14. Very productive over. 10 runs off it. Moore 64 for 3.
Yeah, Umesh Mendis out early for 7. Suhandi Levera, that was a big one. He was out for 1. Laidu Samarakon picking up the wicket. Sitara Gaiman was looking so dangerous. Got a 19 runs of Tarindu Ratnayaka before he was out. So Tarindu Ratnayaka picking up 1 wicket. Laidu Samarakon 2 wickets to 2 experienced hands out there so far.
If it comes to Tamil Union, they've got a few options, haven't they? They've got a bit of variety in their lineup, particularly when it comes to spin bowling.
Yeah, certainly spin heavy garment. Just Laidu Samarakon to bowl some pace. A lot of options in their spin department.
Ratnayaka, obviously, he's been bowling to the two. Hurried through to him. Tanisha gets on the back foot. Yeah, when Vyaskanth is on song, he's a very difficult bowler to score boundaries off. Sometimes the finger spinners, it's a difficult art to get the pace variations because your wrist is rotating all the time. And that's brilliantly bowled. That was 5 yards quicker and gripped up the surface. Sadhir Samaravikrama says, "Well, mate, I couldn't do much about that one. Well bowled."
And that was just too good for him, isn't it? Just missed that off stump, the off bail. He decides to go the other way. Superb innovation. Premeditated. He knew Vyaskanth might bowl another quickish delivery. Just going down on one knee, using the pace, playing the river sweep to perfection. Well executed by Sadhir Samaravikrama.
Yeah, on a surface like this, when it's gripping, Ricky, that's a very good option to have. To play the reverse hits and the reverse sweeps, because the bowler is landing it all the time. Might be a difficult option to go straight down the ground. So that'll be a go-to shot for Samaravikrama. This time, because of that shot Samaravikrama played, he was presented with a short delivery next up. Tamil Union batters are continuing to pile on runs and Moores, I stay corrected. Oh, I didn't read that one, did he?
The colours of the jerseys are similar. Even I got that mixed up earlier, Garmini. Almost similar in colour, the blue and that maroonish of both the Movers and Tamil Union. So 8 overs, 72 for 3.
Pakistan into his second over. Chanishka Pereira. He's timing the ball very well, isn't he, Chanishka? This surface continued to surprise me, Ricky. I thought it was on the slower side in the morning, but now that the sun is out, it's coming on nicely onto the bat. A lot of pick-up shots we've seen. We had the luxury of witnessing one of the most miraculous innings you'll ever see in a T20 game in the morning. Wow, missed out. Samara Vikrama. Quicker delivery around the pads. Finally, he's inside the circle. All he had to do is just to get a tickle. Another dot ball.
And now with Parnavitana trying to put the brakes on, try to get through 4 overs. That will be his job. That will be called a wide. Sliding down the leg side. 16 of 16. Sadira Samaravikram has taken his time.
Parnavitana is aiming at the pegs, knowing Sadira Samaravikrama is very strong on the offside, particularly over extra cover. He doesn't want to give any width. That's another very good delivery. Straight at the stumps and right in the block hole. Apart from that wide, Ricky, this has been a very good over for Tamil Union. Still game in the balance, so they need to put 2 overs together, 2 to 3 overs together if you want to restrict this very strong Moors batting lineup.
Yeah, certainly. It's not going to be an easy task. With the likes of Ramesh Mendis, Santosh Gunatilaka to follow. They'll be looking to really press on the accelerator, get 170 plus. That's the big one. Has he got the distance? I don't think so. Out caught. Very well taken. Tevinda Senaratne out there. Comfortably, confidently held on to the catch. The pressure was telling on Sadira Samaravikrama. Run a ball innings. He needed to break free. The spinners had a stranglehold. The boundaries weren't coming. It was just the ones and the twos. And Tamil Union have got a timely wicket.
Yeah, came off the toe of the bat, Samaravikrama. Tevinda Senaratne was the catcher. Yeah, vital breakthrough for Tamil Union because these two, Tanishka and Sadira Samaravikrama, are starting to take control of these innings. Samaravikrama goes for 17 off 18. After 9 overs, Moores 76 for 4.
So Ramesh Mendis has come in, another right-hander. I would have loved to see a left-hander coming in with a leg spinner and a left-arm spinner bowling in tandem. Vyaskanth 2 overs for 13. He's going to bowl his 3rd over. So we have seen a string of left-handers. Danishka Pereira, Sadira Samaravikram, now Ramesh Mendis. They had 3 left-handers at the top, followed by 3 right-handers in the middle. It was not mixed. We had Umesh Mendis, the captain Swan de Oliveira, and then Sitara Giman, all 3 left-handers. And then you had 3 right-handers. And Santosh Gunatilaka to follow is a right-hander as well.
Sinacha Vardhana doing the fielding down there in the deep. Once again, nicely timed from Janishka. These, I'll tell you what, these modern day players, their batsmen, it sounds so sweet. Just once again. Yeah, you mentioned about the right-handers. Ideally, you would like to have a left-hander with Vyaskanth in operation, wouldn't you? Just to, not only to break the shackles, but just to give the bowler something to think about, to change the angles every now and then. At the moment, oh, that's in the gap. That's nicely played. Timing and placement for you.
Yeah, Ramesh Mendis We know how good he is. But that was hit by Janishka Pereira. In fact, the tall, lanky right-hander is been very busy since he came to the crease. Was shuffling around, trying to play those paddle sweeps. Has used his feet well. It's been a very good knock. 33 of 20.
Yeah, an effortless Janishka Pereira, you could call it. In a heartbeat, he has reached 34, Ricky, in 21 deliveries.
Without much fuss, we haven't seen any real big slogs or big swings across the line. Just played normal cricket.
Yeah, one of his strengths is placing the ball into the gap. Call for 2. Just the 1.
To me, in the last several months, a year or so, you'd have seen that Ramesh Mendis's batting has overtaken his bowling. When he came to international level, he was an off-spin bowler who could bat. Yes, we know he has a double 100 in first-class cricket. But still, he was more of known as a bowler. But now, bowls far lesser and scores a lot more runs. At domestic cricket, at mercantile cricket, we have seen that quite a lot. That's a high up the order.
Nicely played. Just the 1. He went full over. 10 off it without any effort, Ricky. So they are going along nicely even after the dismissal of Sadira Samaravikrama. 86 for 4 after 10.
Well, after 10 overs, 86 runs on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. Ramesh Mendis just walked out to the middle. Couple of days back at the Pizarra Oval, a valuable knock guiding Moore Sports Club for a fabulous and a comfortable win against the same opponent. So he knows what's required and he's well aware of these bowlers as well.
The important question, Iran, is that how many will be enough? We saw a pulverizing effort from the NCC batters in the morning. Not a lot has changed when it comes to the surface. So again, working risk against the turn. Will they come back? Janishka Pereira was interested, but not Ramesh Mendis. Vinod Bhanuka had to cover a bit of ground, didn't he? It's nice to see the old dog a bit of life still. He's now how many? Been playing for plenty of years, hasn't he? Vinod Bhanuka, international cap. Full toss. Yeah, at the moment. But they are just around 9.5 run mark, aren't they? And I reckon 175, 180. But a lot can change in very little time. Couple of wickets. Nicely swept straight to the field. I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with this Janishka Pereira.
That has been a great knock so far. But just a word to add on to the surface, I just feel that it has kind of changed compared to the second innings of the first game, where the ball was hardly coming on to the bat. Life out there was completely hard. But with the sun beating down, the showers going off, clear skies, I believe things are starting to change a little bit. Batters are feeling comfortable. He gets an educated edge. Pretty fast outfield, as we were just talking about the outfield and the weather conditions. No matter how it comes, as long as it comes, 11 overs done, 94 for 4. That's the batting card for you. The two opening batters disappointing the team. But onwards there, Janishka. He has been the standout. 37 of 24. Playing a very mature knock, I'd say. Tharindu Ratnayaka back in action with the ball in hand. An experienced campaigner. 1 for 19. He was expensive. He got a wicket off his very first delivery, but then he travelled the distance.
Yeah, under normal circumstances, usually Tharindu Ratnayaka is a very economical bowler. I haven't seen a batter taking him, on the manner that Sitara Gimha did. After getting a wicket off the first ball, 1 for 19. Normally, he's one of those bowlers that they trust to bowl the full quarter of overs. Oh, that's nicely placed. Janishka Pereira continuing on his merry ways. Picked the length up very quickly. Ratnayak obviously going to his left arm. But how well did he place that? That was only about 5 yards away from that field, Vihas.
Well, it looks like the batters have come against him with a plan. They're just taking him on. Pressure straight away, trying to stay away from the batter's hitting arc. It's good to see a spinner being put under pressure.
Yeah, I think if Janishka had a bit more experience, he would have gone for the switch hit straight after the boundary. Now see how the bowler adjusted the line because he swept from outside the off stump. So he went even wider. So that's where that little sixth sense that you require. It comes through experience, obviously. Yeah. That would have been a very easy option, wouldn't it? Try to outthink your opponent. Just a 5 extras. Works away towards mid-wicket for a single, and that's the 100 for Moore Sports Club.
Well, it has been a good recovery, isn't it? They struggle at the beginning, losing a couple of wickets in short intervals. But then, that quick fire knock, which was against Tharindu Ratnayaka though, and then Janishka. holding on. Now look at that. He tried to dance down the track. Tharindra Ratnayake held on to it. Now what's next? That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, a few cat and mouse games taking place this time. Oh, got rid of purchase, didn't he? That's a very nice edge. Yeah, you saw him. He's putting his front foot out before the point of delivery and trying to put the bowler away. But Tharandu has loads of experience behind him. In the gap. Another boundary, the second one in this over. Tharindra Ratnayake is not a happy chappy at the minute. Another very good over for Moose. 2 boundaries and 4 singles. So in the gap, 12 off it. 1 of 5 for 4. Now Paranithana into his last over. Decent figures considering that Tamil Moore Sports Club is going great guns at the moment. 1 for 22. Yeah, predicted score around 175. Yeah, the way things are at the minute, I think that's about par, wouldn't it? 175, 180, something to bowl at really on a good pitch that is assisting the batters a bit.
Yeah, anything about 180, maybe even close to 190, would be definitely game on. But it's not going to be easy to come and chase it down. Good running between the wickets in the meantime. Now, talking about Ramesh Mendis, yes, we have had a little bit of ups and downs and doubts about his bowling, but he has worked a lot on his batting, isn't it? Even in the previous game, the way he played that anchor role in that 50-over encounter against the same opponent, he showed a lot of maturity and improvement in his batting and how he drafts his innings.
Once again, the call is for 2, decides against that. Devindu Senaratne comes in from the deep mid-wicket boundary. Well, Ramesh Mendis was preferred as the number 1 finger spinner at one point in time with the red ball. By developing his batting, obviously, he's taking a claim in the white ball format as well. So, I mean, not only international cricket comes down to representing a country these days, Iran, you got cricket competitions happening all over the world and these little T20 competitions. So once you showcase your ability to, when you got 2 departments that will suit, so who knows, one of these franchise teams will probably pick you up in one of their drafts, won't they?
Especially in the shorter format of the game, it's always good to be equipped in both departments, in batting and bowling. You need to be a versatile player. Nelson on the board after 13 overs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Steamy conditions out here, so you can understand why players are opting for a drink every now and then. And see the way these 2 batters are running, they need a lot of running, aren't they? And it takes a lot out of you. And Vihas opened the bowling. 2 overs. Lahiru has been the star so far, picking up 2 wickets. Like we mentioned before, he's got a knack of picking up wickets at times. Tarindu, surprise, gone for 30 off 2. Normally he's a very economical type. We asked the leg spinners, got 1 over and up his sleeve, and now both 4 overs completed, 28 for 1. So 5 bowlers use Iran. So they'll be obviously looking, unless they introduce another bowler like Sachita Jayatilaka, maybe Tanuka Dabare. They've got plenty of options, haven't they? Where you are? Tanuka Dabare.
Yeah, right with your choice, Gamini. 35-run partnership between these two batters. Not a big turner of the ball. Ramesh Mendis decides to use the long handle straight away. The part-time bowler has been taken into the cleaners.
That's gone a very long way. We saw some big ones from Kamil Mishara in that previous game. Have a look at this. That
Ramesh Mendis decides
to use the long
it's out of
handle
here.
straight away. The part-time.
And the right thing to do, Iran, Ramesh, obviously knowing that they're looking for a couple of overs from a couple of part-timers. So he's targeting Tanuka Dabare here. Will this be the over that they're looking for? 15, 18 runs, and suddenly you might be able to even get close to 200.
Absolutely. This is what I was talking about, Ramesh Mendis. How he has developed his batting game. The presence of mind to straight away go after the part-timer. Pressure right at the beginning. So that tells you a story that how much he has worked around his batting and how much of homework he has done on developing his skill. That's smart batting. Call is for 2 and they will get it quite easily. Good running between the wickets.
Yeah, Janishka is very quick between wickets, isn't he? He only take 4 steps to the other side. Got long levers. But good to see the youngs after batting for this long. He's still got the fitness to respond it to his senior partner. Didn't know much about that one, but still collects a single. 9 off so far, 2 deliveries to come. Two very experienced umpires, Chaminda Hathur Singh and Asanjan. Chandana Mahesh, the match referee. Talking about experience, he's got years of experience. And during his playing days, he used to be called Pocket Rocket. Very quick. And pound for pound, he could strike the ball a very long way too. 121 for 4. Tanuka Dabare. One more delivery left in his first over. Got Ramesh Mendis back on strike. Where is this going to disappear on?
Well, runs are coming thick and fast. 10 runs off this over so far. Through the offside. Oh, misfield. They'll come back for a second run. These are valuable runs. You need to be on your toes, mate. Especially in a T20 game. 14 overs done. 1, 2, 3 for 4.
Sachit Jayatilaka from the Havelock Sports Club. And I'll tell you what, Iran, these two are the way they are running between wickets. It puts a hell of a lot of pressure on the field. The previous ball in the last over, the last delivery, because they took the first one hard, Vyashkant, who was feeling at long off, just took his eyes off the ball and he was looking at the batters. A fumble allowed them to come back for the second. 1, 2, 3 for 4 at the minute. Sachit Jaitilaka is not a big turner of the ball, more of a slider. He doesn't cog his wrist that much, so he's just basically running his fingers over the seam. He relies on that straight delivery and the wrong one.
Yeah, one of the areas that these two batters have worked on well is running between the wickets. As you did correctly mention, running the first run hard, that's the basic of running between wickets. You put the fielder straight away under pressure. Fielder would be batter watching rather than bowler watching. As we speak, Janishka will cut it away front of point and he will raise his bat to the dugout as he gets to a valuable half century.
I'll tell you what, that's a very well compiled half century. In a T20 game, you see a lot of power hitting and big ones, but this is a well organized T20 innings, and that is as good as any highlight, that shot. It wasn't easy when the ball is skidding through, but he got into a very nice position very early, and not only that, like I mentioned, his placement is immaculate.
Yeah, it has been a class. He has just played the situation, coming at number 3 and 2 wickets down in a short interval. Plenty of responsibilities. As a youngster, you're given that responsibility to bat at number 3. That will alone put a lot of pressure on your shoulders. Sachita at the moment just firing it in at Ramesh Mendis. Now look at the running between the wickets that we are talking about. This is absolutely brilliant. Youngsters watching this game, that's one of the leaves that you need to pluck out of their books.
Yeah, they are turning ones into twos. Takes that much out of you in these conditions, but Ramesh Mendis, this time on the offside, just the one though. 15 overs completed. Moore Sports Club 133 for 4.
So the final 5 overs coming up. Sachita Jaitilaka has gone for 10. You just feel when you look at this Tamil Union lineup, Iran, that they have some T20 specialists with their composition of their team. Is a player like Sachita Jaitilaka, who bowl a few overs, who can come and hit the long ball, powerful hitter down the order. That's in there, goes for the reverse sweep, would be out caught, good catch, run it back, well judged. So Ramesh Mendis goes for 32, he was batted well, trying something different, trying something fancy, it hasn't worked out, top edge. This is an important breakthrough because the partnership was built.
Innovative, trying to be kind of cheeky, changing his stance quite before the bowler even delivered the ball, and he paid the price. But a good hand, 32 of 20. Ramesh Mendis, he will depart. Tharindu Ratnayaka will have his last laugh because it has been a tough day for him out at office. 133 for 5.
So vital wicket, Malsha Tharupati comes in. He's had a good LPL too. Another young player, Malsha Tharupati from the South Richmond College. Goal. Can hit the long ball. Very powerful striker off the ball, Malsha Tharupati. They'll need him to bat till the end. They will want to get over that 180 run mark. 5 overs including this one. 10 runs are over. Will get them to 180. Just looking to dart it in Tharindu Ratnayaka now. More of a containment than trying to get wickets. As Hiran mentioned, he's been expensive today. First over went for 19. Second over went for 11. Has held on to 2 catches. Has picked up 2 wickets. Always a wicket taking option.
Good over so far. 3 runs and a wicket for Tharindra Ratnayaka. Trying to come back strong using all his experience. Just bowling those side-on delivery sides, getting it in towards the right-hand batter, hitting the strip and just skidding on in towards the right-hand batter. Hardly any turn on offer for Tharindra Ratnayaka, or maybe he's trying to just avoid it, trying to be in line with the stumps as much as possible. Just like that. There you go. Touch too straight there, but still, look at the batters. Running between wickets has been fantastic. For the second time in the over, they'll get back for a second run. And Janishka straight away calling for assistance.
Yeah, that was a risky second run. Had to put in the dive. Manages to get through. Yeah, he'll be very dirty with that dive he has put in. Probably scraped his body as well. Bit of a repair work needed. He's batted well, Janish Kapura, 53 of 35. Soft hands decided to go for the second. There's a sharp return as well. The dive definitely saved him. Yeah, a bit of work to be done. Cool water will 139 for 5 after 15.5 overs. So the kids enjoying the game. Practicing hard at work with their softballs. Good to see the youngsters, the under 13s, under 15s, under 11s, all in action. As the throw comes in again, very good run in between the wickets, another 2 runs to the total. So 16 done. It's 141 for 5.
Well, the batting coach, he would be the happiest man out of the lot, looking at how the batters have been running between the wickets. Doing the basics right, pushing hard for the first run, putting the pressure on the fielder, and then whenever the opportunity opens up, look for that second run. In the previous over alone, the two batters crossing over for 3 doubles. Now that's a lot of running. Chanishka being out there for 35 deliveries. Lahiru Samarakon back in action. 2 for 12 so far. If you did take a closer look at that previous delivery as well, the fielder juggling a little bit, just for that one reason, where he's watching at the batters rather than ball watching. He's just a little bit curious to know if the batters are taking off. So they have built that pressure. Change of pace, sliding down the leg side, chance. If he had hit, he was surely gone. And I'm telling you, Ricky, Lahiru Samarakon had all the time in the world to aim at 3 stumps.
Yeah, definitely. He'll be very disappointed he missed that one. Should have got a run out there. He was way down the track. Oh, he probably could have run back quicker than the batter as well. Or probably got closer and just underarmed it. Went for the throw and missed by a long way. But this is good bowling. 2 dot balls, just a single. They're not finding the boundary enough at the moment. Moors. They need a boundary every over to get them over that 180 mark.
Well, Lahiru Samarakon, he has been changing pace quite often. Now, this is one of the areas that we did not see during the first game against Kamil Mishara and Shamika Karnaratna. You need to take pace off, especially on a surface like this, where the batters have enjoyed themselves batting. So the more pace you give, the faster you will travel out of the ground. So Lahiru Samarakon bringing in all his experience, playing in plenty of shorter format of the games, bringing in all of the experience. Now look at that. Those are not good signs if you're a cricket fan. Massive black clouds just gathering across the grounds. We did have a couple of stops already, and I believe we shouldn't be looking at a third stop. 2 more runs added the total.
I just hope the rain stays away, that we could have a full game here. 3 overs remaining after this in this innings, and then a 20 overs. We had a rain reduction game, 11 over in the second innings in the last game as well. That's hit away on the offside. Just a single. Excellent bowling by Lahiru Samarakon. He's been fantastic today. Just 5 runs off that one. 146 for 5.
Viaskant, he has been on the expensive side today. 23 conceded of his 3 overs. Would love to make a comeback in his final over. As we speak, Viaskant, he hits the bullseye. Janishka trying to be a little bit cheeky, trying to go downtown behind fine leg, gets it all wrong. And Viaskant, he will disturb the timber.
That quicker delivery, that was not the orthodox leg spinner, just sort of a medium pace delivery, isn't it? Fired it in. A good innings though. He held the innings together, 57 of 40. Played well, Janishka Pereira. He has to depart. Bowled by Viaskant.
Well, that is Santosh Gunathilaka, the new man who has walked out to the middle. Well, a little bit of history about him. A versatile player. Good with the ball in hand, good with the bat in hand. And to add to that, a good friend of us who shares the commentary box too. Busy out in the middle today though. Dancing shoes on, but Tharupati misses it. Minod Banuka will miss it. And there will be 4 runs added to the total as the scoreboard ticks. 150. 151 for 6 now. Trying to throw the kitchen sink at it. Wrong one from Viaskant. He has been good in this over. Getting that inside edge. Thought maybe it missed the patta as well, but getting that inside edge. Smashed it really hard. Will be just the 1 run. Santosh with the ball in hand the other day was brilliant. Managed to grab 4 wickets against the same opponent, but now he has the job to be done with the bat in hand. Educated edge. Fast outfield. First boundary for Santosh Gunathilaka.
When you speak to him after the game, he'll say he'll hit that with the full face of the bat, and that was intentional. Eran, I'm telling you, he says that's intentional. Beautifully bowled by Viaskant. Genuine outside edge. Doesn't matter how it comes though, you have to take it. And they need runs, they need boundaries here, Moores. Gets off the mark. He can play the big shot, I'll tell you. Especially straight down the ground. Has that height. Can use his feet against the spinners. 1 more delivery left here in this over. It's a good over though. They lost a wicket. They've got 11 runs off that. A decent one for Moores. 18 done, 157 for 6.
$12 balls left. They'll need a big finish here. 157 runs on the board. If you're looking at maybe 16 to 17 runs in the next couple of overs, that's about 172 to 173 runs. But I'm sure with 4 wickets in hand, they would love to have more than that. Oh my goodness. Minod Banuka. He misses it all together. That'll be wides and 4 runs. So that's 5 bonus runs for the batting team.
They'll be thrilled. 2 experienced players. Talendra Ratnayaka bowling it very wide. And Minod Banuka not able to get his gloves behind that one. Fired in. And even that effort on the boundary. Brilliant effort. Could not just drag it in. Again, just a push on the offside. Someone needs to try to go big here. Probably Tarupati has to take that initiative. He's been there now a while. 7 deliveries he's faced. Try to get them over 180, 185. That will be a good score to try and defend. There you go. Gets it away. Good fielding though. Viaskant it is. Stops the boundary. Good effort. It's been a very expensive day for Tarinder Ratnayaka. 46. Still 3 deliveries to go.
Trying to cut across the line. Tarinder Ratnayaka using all his experience. Slowing it down completely. Tarupati looking at the skies after swinging the bat just to make sure if he travelled the distance. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Loud appeal. We'll need to have a definite replay of that. He just became a left-hander there. That's not a switch hit. That's not a reverse sweep. Let's have a quick replay on that.
Trying everything. There you go. When that left hand, that was missing. What was that in the? Oh, he was appealing for that court behind, isn't it? Off the glove. Now that's in there, giving himself some room, opening it up, and that's gone a long way. That's 6. I thought it will probably be 1 bounce, but I had enough of legs on that one to take it over. So this is what the Tarupati needs to be doing now in the 19th over.
Yeah, that was a proper shot down the ground. Tarinder Ratnayaka trying to throw it outside the off stump. But Tarupati, he is a good batter. He's a very smart campaign. An expensive over once again. A good one for the Moore Sports Club. Finishes off in style. 19 overs done. 172 for 6. Lahiru Samarakon will finish things off for Tamil Union. 2 for 17 so far into his final over. He has been brilliant with the ball in hand. 2 important wickets at crucial times. And he has been given the responsibility to finish things off here.
Yeah, he's been the lone seam bowler. He's taken the burden. He's the experienced campaigner leading the attack. Takes it on the full. Tarupati gets it into the gap. That's 4. He probably will feel he didn't hit that as well as he wanted to. But that was into the gap. Got the placement right at the end. And picks up a valuable boundary here to start off the final over of the innings.
Well, rolling his arms over that, Lahiru Samarakon taking pace off. But unfortunately, ending up to be a full toss. And Tarupati taking with both hands. 4 valuable runs. Oh, wide outside the off stump. Trying to stay away from the batter's hitting arc. Now, that's what can happen when you have a batter who is trying to take you on. And especially the final over. With Tarupati being out there for 13 deliveries. A 30-run partnership between these two batters. A timely partnership, I'd call it.
Yeah, again looking for the slow delivery. Looking to go wide. Just too wide. Now this is better. Right in the block called. Samarakon trying to get to the ball quickly. Had a knock on Santosh Gunatilaka as well. But more importantly, didn't concede the single. That was right in the block call, that one. There you go. Had to get to the ball. Oh, he's damaged his bat, we have been told. Yes, he's now changing it. I think that he jammed his bat as well into the ground. When ball hit bat, they have enough and more. Aaron, I'm telling you, those are not cheap as well. Got a lot of money there.
Yeah, in fact, plenty in the bank. You can't afford to have one in the bank. You need to have at least a couple of bats. Now, there you go. That's the one that was damaged.
When you said plenty in the bank, I thought you were referring to the money in the bank, Aaron. Both, I think.
In fact, they would definitely love both of them in the bank. Tharupati with the new bat in hand. 4 deliveries left. 31-run partnership so far of 13 deliveries. Oh, good delivery. Pays off. Pays off. Tharupati won't strike. They aren't running for any missed chances.
Yeah, gets away with it. Another slow delivery. He's trying to mix it up. Full Yorker, slow delivery. So far, 2 dot balls. That's golden. The next 3 have to go for runs. They need to try and find the boundary. The next 3 deliveries. Goes down the ground. Fielder Tarinder Ratnayaka is there. He didn't go for the catch, rightly so. Keeping it down to a single. So Santosh Gunatilaka has 2 deliveries left. He needs to go big. Take his chances.
Couple of deliveries, in fact. 32-run partnership. Santosh Gunatilaka. He has 2 deliveries to play here. Change of pace. Trying to flat bat it. Lahiru Samarakon, he has been delivering a fantastic over here so far. That first delivery, change of pace, a full toss, travel to the boundary. But since then, he has been absolutely spot on. 5 deliveries, 7 runs in a final over with 179 on the board, 6 wickets down. He would take it any day of the week. Finishing things off is what's important. Dances down the track, but nothing much. Probably they'll try to come back for a second run. Yes, they will do. Good running between the wickets has been the story of the day as they complete over number 20 and the innings 181 for 6.
Yeah, I predicted they'll want to get 180. They've got there. But brilliant stuff by Lahiru Samarakon. Brilliant day with the ball. Right in the block hole. Conceded a boundary. But what a comeback in that over. Have they got enough moves? They'll feel that they can defend. But this is a strong, powerful batting lineup that Tamil Union have, led by Minod Bhanuka, Lahiru Samarakon, Sinet Jayawardena, Tanuka Dabare, Sachita Jayathilaka, Devindu Sena Ratna, Sharugan Shamuganathan. They have quite a powerful batting lineup. There you go, Umesh Mendis, Sohan de Oliveira. The skipper fell early. Janishka Pereira, wonderful innings of 57, held the innings together. Sitara Gimman, quick fire 19. Sadira Samara Vikrama, runner ball 17. Ramesh Mendis, using his experience, got 32 of 21. But Tharupati, 29 of 17. Santosh Gunatilaka, 8 of 5. Get them to 181 for 6.
Well, looking at the bowling card, Lahiru and Tharindu managing to grab a couple of wickets each, but Tharindu Ratnayaka's figures, that'll be a concern for him. He might do a little bit of homework after this game. 53 runs conceded. Seats tight. Don't go too far. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with the run chase to chase down 182 of 120 deliveries.
So there you go. The Moors line up. Getting ready to defend 181. Led by their skipper, Sohandi Livera. Having a chat out there in the center. The bowlers will come hard. They have some very good bowlers in their lineup as well. Malsha Tarupati, I think he is going to play a key role in this bowling effort. Santosh Gunatilak among the wickets in the 50 over format. He'll be looking for a good outing. So Tanuka Dabare and Sinet Javadana will open the batting for Tamil Union. Two very explosive players, I'll tell you. If they get going, the runs will come very, very quickly. They'll be followed by Minod Bhanuka, Shahrugan Shammuganathan. Quite a long batting lineup. And some very good explosive players and some very good talent out there as well. It's going to be a good game. One thing for sure, Moors have to hold on to their catches. They can't make the same mistake Bloomfield did in the morning. If they're going to defend 181, every run, every catch will have to be taken. The two umpires are out there, umpire Dulsira and umpire Chaminda Hathur Singh. So there you go, 182 runs in 120 deliveries.
Yeah, we are in for an intriguing encounter. Tamil Union got very powerful strikers in their lineup. Two of them are out there, Dabare and Sinet Jayawardena. Yeah, the amount of talent and power they possess, Ricky, I think this total can be very small in a very quick time. Sinet Jayawardena, the left-hander. So Ramesh Mendis. Yeah, it's a good option to have. Ricky, the two left-handers out there, and Ramesh Mendis obviously right arm off break. The two fielders are at long off and deep mid wicket. Gets his innings underway. Sinet Jayawardena drives one through to long off.
So Ramesh Mendis taking the ball, taking on the responsibility to bowl in the power play overs, the experienced player. This is what you want to see, like to see. Taking on responsibility. We saw them start with Vihas Teumika, Tamil Union.
It has become a bit of a norm, hasn't it, when the left-handers open the batting? Not only at this level, I think even at international level, we saw in that Tri-Nations series, Sri Lanka A opening the bowling with Sahan Narachige against Suryavanshi. We saw Mahela Jayawardena open the bowling with Akhila Dhananjay against Chris Gale at one point in time. Over the course of years, Kusal Janit had to deal with off spinners.
That's played, that's played beautifully well. Through the offside, giving himself some room. Tanuka Dabare and Pierce in the inner field. So that's the first boundary. Gets the innings going. It was a very good shot. You can't say it was a poor delivery. Maybe slightly short. But he took it off the stumps. Gave himself some room. That's in there. That's powerfully struck. That's gone a long way. That's into the trees. That's a big one. That's 6.
Yeah, good batting. After that short delivery, Ramesh Mendis was looking to push that quicker through the air, and Thanduka Dabra knew exactly what he was trying to do. These are the shots that you require if you want to be very successful at first power play, Ricky. Using the speed rather than trying to belt it down all the time, and didn't he do that nicely? Inside edge, lucky not to ricochet back onto the stumps. So a bit of pressure on Ramesh Mendis early.
Straight away he's under pressure, no doubt about it. 11 runs off the over. They needed a good start from Ramesh Mendis. When this happens, there's a bit of catching up to do in the power play. Good run in between the wickets, soft hands. 12 off the first over. So first over 12 runs. Thanduka Dabra will keep strike. Santosh Gunathilake has got the ball. Picked up a wicket in the 50 over game versus this opposition. Now it's not going to be easy, but Lairu Samarakot bowl exceptionally well. Both are sort of similar bowlers, we may call it, when it comes to speed, not express pace. Lairu Samarakot bowled some top overs in the power play. That's in there. Fielder under it. Holds on. I think it's Janishka Pereira. So there you go. Santosh Gunathilake strikes. Bowled it wider. Thanduka Dabra was charging. He had to reach for it. Bottom part of the bat. Scooped in there. And a very good catch indeed.
Yeah, how was the celebration from Santosh Gunathilake? It's the month of August, it's kite season, and there he goes. He likes playing against Moors. Tamil Union. And let's have a look at this. Not only the dismissal. Keep a close eye on Santosh Gunathilake's celebrations. It was like a drone on wheels.
I'm sure he'll have a lot to say about it if you ask him after the match. I'll tell you. Enjoying his cricket though, that's good to see. So Nawal Parnavidana has come in at number 3. Interesting choice. I thought maybe Vinod Baluka will bat up the order because he's that kind of a player. Can take the game away. But they are given the youngsters opportunity.
Another left-hander. So success straight away for Gunathilake. What they need to be very careful of, Ricky, is that Tamil Union. That just jumped in it. Now have a look at this. There goes the catch. Well taken, wasn't easy going back.
Well judged.
There you are. There's a drone on wheels.
Wonder where he learned that from, that celebration. So single. Nawal Parnavidana is off the mark. So after conceding 11, this is a good comeback in the second over for Moors.
This will be a good contest. Sinet Javadhan likes pace on the ball. But having said that, Santosh Gunatilaka is a very cunning customer. He might take pace right off. Works towards mid-wicket. Pace on. Suddenly sun has disappeared. Ricky, let's hope that the weather gods stay away. We can have a complete game. Now, people do come to watch batters in action in T20 cricket, particularly white ball. So we've got a very good total for Tamil Union to go after, and yep, pays off.
Yeah, good thinking by Santosh Gunatilaka. The pace off has been the way to go for the Seamers, as we saw in the first half. Just not giving anything to Sinet Javadhan. He knows he cannot give him with anything outside the off stump. Sinet Javadhan is going to punish you. So he's bowling on the stumps, pace off. The batters have to do all the hard work. Naboth Parnavidana, when he was playing at under 19 level, mind the college, he was one of those players that liked to bat long periods of time. Was very limited in his shot making. He was an accumulator of runs. But now, another player that has come a long way.
This has been a terrific start from Santosh Gunatilaka. Wicket and 3 runs. Much needed one for Moors after conceding 12 in the first over. 15 for 1 after 2.
There's a bit of a cloud cover, no doubt about it. Grey skies over us. The sun has disappeared. Remember, we need 5 overs to get a result in the game. At this stage, if they can continue to bowl like this, Moors, they will be on top. On the other hand, they'll be looking to get some runs. Shiran Fernando now. He's been around for a while, Shiran Fernando. And there you go. Parnavidana picks that off the off stump and deposits that over mid wicket for 6. What a powerful shot that was.
It's a very surprising move after getting the off spinner on. Suddenly, still 2 left-handers out there in the middle, and then you bring a medium pacey and giving pace on. It's a great risk. And both these players are very strong onside players, Sinet Javadhan and Naboth Parnavidana. That was in the slot, wasn't it? Very similar delivery, length ball, but there is a fielder down there. That's not a good sign. Ground staff. When they start running around, Ricky, you're sensing danger.
Yeah, it seems the rains are coming down, isn't it? Though we didn't witness it, yeah, it's coming down quite hard. And look at the breeze. Oh, you feel for the ground staff. What a difficult job. That's not light at all. It's very heavy, those covers. And when the breeze blows, it makes it very difficult. The rain has come down very hard at the moment. We hope it clears away quickly. It happened earlier too in the morning. At one stage the rain came and went quickly. At one stage it rained for a while. We lost a number of overs. And we're hoping this rain will go off quickly so that we could get the game in here at the Coles Cricket Club. Approaching 4 o'clock, 5 minutes to 4. Sinet Javadhan on 2. Tanuka Dabare was out for 11. Now what Pranavidhan has just got going. He's moved to 9 of 6. 1 over to Ramesh Mendes for 12. Santosh Gunatilaka, good 1 over, 1 for 3. And just 2 deliveries to Shiran Fernando. He's considered 7. So 22 for 1, chasing 182 for victory as the rain stops play here at the Coles Cricket Ground. We'll be back shortly with better news. So welcome back. Good news from the Coles Cricket Club. The rain has cleared. The sun is once again out there. And there is a revised target. It's 156 is the target in total in 16 overs. That's what Tamil Union have to get, 156 in 16 overs. They're 22 at the moment, so further 134 required. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough one, but always gettable. You have wickets in hand. You can go for it and give a fullest when chasing down these runs. It's going to be an interesting run chase. Some very good batters in the centre. Very good batters to come for Tamil Union. And Moors will be looking to try and defend this to the bowling options they have in their lineup. They've just lost a wicket. Tanuka Dabre has been dismissed, but Panavidana seems to be striking the ball well. Shiran Fernando bowled 2 deliveries, was hit for 6. He will complete his over. Bowling to Panavidana. At the other end is Sinith Jawabdana. The umpire is out. The umpire Dulsira and umpire Hathuru Singh. They will have to go from ball number 1. No time for siders. Have to go after the bowling. So Shiran Fernando is ready. First delivery. Pulled away on the onside. Close one there. It was on the pads. Asking to be hit. Just could not beat the fielder. Close in at short fine. Quick reflexes. I think it was Sadira Samaravikrama. Did well to cut that off. Just could not get the throw in on time.
Very lucky to get away with it. Shiran bowling around that leg stump. Oh, that'll be a wide, won't it? Yep. Leg umpire Chaminda Hathuru Singh indicates to the head umpire. It's an interesting run chase, Ricky. Suddenly, with 4 overs taken off, so 16 overs. I think from the word go, they need to go, at least 2 boundaries and over to keep the rate going. And for the viewers, that bowled him. Now Paranavitana missed a slower delivery from Shiran Fernando. That's another very good scalp for Moore Sports Club. Incidentally, for our viewers, the power play is only 4.5 overs, so this is mighty important to pick up wickets in that period of time to apply pressure. You miss a hit.
Trying to go big, Nawal Panavidana misses it completely. He was looking good before that rain break. Probably a lapse of concentration there. And knowing that you have to go back, go after the bowling on a regular basis. So that's a crucial wicket. 2 for 24 at the moment. And Moors, they will do well to pick up wickets at regular intervals. Vinod Bhanuka walks in. Now this is a big moment in the game. He's the key scalp here. Powerful strike off the ball, can control the innings.
Yeah, the left-hander. The 4th left-hander, Ricky. There are plenty of them on there. Yeah, I don't think Tamil Union will stick to their normal batting lineup. I think you'll have to get your hard hitters in, don't you? Sathitha Jayatilaka will be one that they'll be hoping for. Vinod Bhanuka drives firmly towards long on for a single. Yep.
An interesting point you made there about left-handers. The two of the other batters to come as are left-handers as well. Sharugan Shammuganathan and Lahiru Samarakul. Left-handers. They have Sachita Jayatilaka, Tevindu Senaratna, the two right-handers. But I'm sure we are going to see. That was the last wicket. Just rolled his fingers, the off-cutter. I'm sure we'll see Lahiru Samarakul coming up the order as well, because he's the one that probably can really take the game away. Direct it, would have been close.
I'll tell you what, if there was a direct hit, he wouldn't have been in the picture. Vinod Bhanuka, not the quickest these days, but Sinead Javadana calling him for a very quick single. And for the fielder at cover point, that bounced nicely off the square, straight into his hands. So, let off. You got to take into consideration that the field had only one stump to aim at. So, but these days, Ricky, they do these exercises regularly during the week. 130 required of 78. Need some getting this. If they do get there, that will be one heck of a run chase. And so 3 overs completed, 26. Another exactly 11 balls of power play left. After that, after the 4.5 overs, they'll be allowed to put another 3 fielders back on the beyond the ring. Santosh Gunathilaka. Oh, no.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed with that effort, isn't it? Smack back past the bowler. A lot of power behind the shot. But should have been stopped. He got there. Yeah, that should have been stopped. So concedes the boundary. First ball of the over. Just to let Sinead Gunawardena go in his move to 8. Santosh Gunathilaka bowled a very good over before that break, where he picked up the wicket of the other left-hander, Tanuka Dabari. Good slow delivery. Out fox Sinead Gunawardena. Another direct hit and another one. Could have been a close call there. They're running for everything at the moment, Tamil Union.
So since it's a 16-over game, Ricky, one bowler will be allowed to bowl 5 overs, and then balanced up to 4 more bowlers can bowl up to 3. Very nearly an overthrow, wasn't it? That's been picked hard. Yeah, Bhanuka gets in on the act here. Seam up delivery, just set up. So that's a boundary they require. So 8 balls of power play remaining, Ricky. I think they'll be looking to get 3-4 boundaries during this period. Gunathilaka. Very similar delivery, but this time pays off.
Yeah, and this time he has some protection as well. Too deep there on the boundary. Square leg mid-wicket. So this is a good over so far. 10 runs coming off it. They need... there's our photographers hard at work. Good to see our friend Varuna out there doing his hard work as always. Tireless effort. That's hammered down the offside. Cannot beat the field. He'll be disappointed into the gap, and that would have been another boundary probably for Sinead Jayawardena.
He looked like he was expecting that delivery to be slower. Sinejavadana. But only thing he couldn't get the gap. This was the difference between Pereira from Moores. How well he placed the ball while he was batting, Ricky. Edge and gone. That ball was travelling. It was a good catch. Gunathilaka picks up his second wicket. And a very good one at that. Sinejavadana, who's a very dangerous player in situations like this. And, well, Moores have seen the back of him.
Yeah, that's good bowling. Dragged his length back. You could see hit the deck. He knew Sinejavadana was looking to go at everything, looking to swing at everything. The earlier one was Fuller in the slot. This time he was looking to charge, drag the length back. He was not in a position to play that shot. Sohan De Oliveira does well behind the stumps. He's out for 8. Now they are in a spot of bother. 36 for 3. So required run rate is 10 runs per over. Certainly gettable. Current run rate is 9. When you have 7 wickets in hand, 10 runs per over for the next 12, that certainly could be got. Tevindu Senaratne. Interesting choice here. Ball him! Santosh Gunatilaka is on fire! Is that... Oh, it's a Shiran Fernando. Beg your pardon. That was the end of the over. And Shiran Fernando has castled the stumps now twice. The two fast bowlers have picked up 2 wickets apiece. Santosh Gunatilaka 2. Now Shiran Fernando 2. That was not a good shot selection by Vinod Bhanuka. It was too full. Probably to play that. Kept a bit low. I think a slow delivery once again. His hand coming off the bat as well. We saw the slow delivery to Parnavidana. Now Vinod Bhanuka. And 2 wickets down very quickly.
Sharujan Shanmuganathan, the new batter, walks out to the middle. A left-hand batter. 15 years back, Tony Gregg used to call him the Little Sangha. And since then he has come a long, long way. But different situation here. Shiran alongside Santosh Gunatilaka. Both of them are on fire. More importantly, I'll tell you, the exact duo did the same damage couple of days back at P. Sarawal as well, against the same opponents. Sharujan gets off the mark. 36 runs on the board. It's not about the run rate at this stage. It's all about the number of wickets.
It seems that Moores, they like playing Tamil Union. The game is not over yet. Beating them in the 50-over format. Now looking for a win in the T20 format. This boy can pack a punch if he gets going. Tevindu Senaratne. We have seen him from a very young age. Former Royal captain. Stands and delivers. And there you go. That's what I was saying. First ball, 4 runs. It was short. Just using the pace of the bowler. Very well played. He can get you some very quick runs, but can be reckless as well. Can play those poor shots and give his wicket away.
Shiran is generating a lot of pace. So that is really helping the batters if they are to try and play those deft touches, and the previous shot was a classic example for that, just using the pace and running it down to deep fine. That's a good delivery. In line with the stumps, hitting that good length. That is what they need to be doing consistently against these batters, because every other delivery, one of the batters will try to throw the kitchen sink at you, because they need plenty of runs. Now this is Santosh Gunatilaka. Dancing down the track, the batter. Santosh very smart, digging it in. And Shiran following up with a beauty. Bang she goes, the middle stump.
They'll get another single. Sharujan Shamuganath, and he'll be looking for the singles, rotating the strike to give it back to Devindu Senaratne, who is the power hitter. So 4.4 was the power play. So now we're into power play 2. The field has to change around, or can change around. Extra fielder outside the circle. Still the required run rate, just 10.06, still manageable. But they've lost 4 wickets. They cannot afford to lose wickets at regular intervals.
Educated edge, Sharujan. In fact, that is Devindu. He'll collect another boundary, one on the leg side, one on the offside. And it wouldn't really matter how it comes.
Yeah, he was looking to play it more towards backward point. Gets that outside edge, runs down towards the third man boundary. Doesn't matter, it's runs, it's 4. Wicket taken over, completed. 5 done.
Five overs done. And looks like we're going to see a little bit of spin. Tharusha Navodya. It's going to be interesting to see how the batters would negotiate him. Sharujan is a batter who is very good against spin. He will take his time, but this is not the kind of format that he can spend a lot of time out in the middle and, get himself in. You need to go bang, bang, 10 runs required of every over.
First time I'm seeing this boy bowl, Tharusha Navodya. Not the orthodox right arm finger spinner. One of those, I think, who likes to use his fingers. Flick that ball, longer run up. More towards the likes of Miles Deekshana or Trevin Matthews, a type of a bowler. It's hit down the ground. Lot of bottom hand, but enough protection. He will look to go hard, Devindu Senaratne.
I don't see a second option here. They need to try and go hard. Try and collect those boundaries as much as possible. Get closer. They've lost the 4 wickets. But being the shorter format of the game, couple of big overs, you'll be easily back in the hunt.
singles. They won't mind it at all, Moors. They know that Tamil Union can't win this game by getting ones. They need a boundary every over.
Yeah, the singles aren't going to really help them. They need to try and clear the boundary at least once in over. A boundary becoming mandatory from here onwards. Sharujan trying to give himself a little bit of room, just for the reason because there's just the one fielder on the offside behind square looking for a gap. 5 runs coming off the first 5 deliveries. He needs to finish on top here, Tarushan Awade. It has been a good over so far.
Yeah, good start to the young man, Tarushan Awade. Oh, but Tevindu Senaratne, he stands and delivers off the back foot, straight over the bowler's head. For a while he would have thought, will the fielder get there? But that travelled quickly. It spoils the over. A good over ends up with 11. Look at that. Just could not reach for it. 6 overs done, 58 for 4.
Well, that last ball of the previous over really spoiling a good over. Yeah, that is what is expected from Sarujan. Just get back Tevindu on strike because he looks in a mood as if he's going to take on all the rest of the 5 deliveries.
Yeah, giving the strike to the power hitter. Tevindu Senaratne. Oh, lot of bottom end. And it's gone for 6 as well. Just a stand and deliver. Going deep into his crease. A big smile on his face. That was in the slot. And out it went into the side screen. So Malsha Tarupati straight away under pressure. From Sri Lankan under 19. They'll go to the bowler's end. I'll tell you, each time these two are running, they will never think of the end. Sharudan Shanmuganathan is going to, because he's very quick. They will target Senaratne's end. Straight to the field and they ran. Gets another single. 7 of 6 now to Shanmuganathan. 8 of the over so far. On 9 of the over. Oh, they came back for 2. That was brilliant running. I never thought there was 2 in it. But Tevindu Senaratne has proved me wrong. He's come back for the second to the danger's end. Good race work once again, working it onto the gap. And he's coming back for 2 as well. Has to rush, but he's home. This is very good batting without any fuss. They've got to 12 of the over. Excellent work by Sharujan and Tevindu, understanding each well. $11 of that over, 7 done, 71 for 4. So the 8th over coming up now. This is an interesting change. Garuka Sanket. It's part of the LPL as well. At times it was a wicket taking option. At times leaked runs. Now he has some work to do here. With his sling in action. Won't be easy. Played along with the Sharujan Shanmuganathan, if I remember, at the Under-19 World Cup as well. Garuka Sanket. So they know each other's game really well.
Well, the required run rate is still under control. With 6 wickets in hand, and with the way that Tevindu has been batting so far, Tamil Union still might be feeling that they have a chance of grabbing this away. And of course, yes, why not? Being the shorter format of the game, you just need that couple of overs that needs to travel the distance. Required run rate has come down to 9.5. With this man on strike, that might come down further.
Oh, gets a top edge. Goes for the pull. Lands safely. Nobody there in that 30-yard circle on the onside. Tevindu Senaratne taking his chances. Didn't time that one. Bit of a run there for Sadira Samaravikrama. So Sachita Jayatilaka waiting there. Probably going in next.
Interesting action, isn't it? Oh, as we were talking about the bowler's action, he just sprays one down the leg side. Now, this is something very unique when it comes to this bowling action, Ricky. These slinging bowlers, they tend to spray it maybe down the leg side or outside the off stump, plenty of wides. So that's one of the areas he will need to work on. Try and control. We did see that the Sri Lankan fast bowler Matisha Patiran having that same concern when it comes to bowling. So probably they'll need to do it with much more control, I believe.
Yeah, most certainly. He's lost a bit of control in recent past. I thought when he was younger or when he was at that under-19 level and after that, he looked to bowl much fuller. Looked to bowl full and straight. But since lately, I've seen him bowl too many short deliveries and getting punished. That's where Garuka Sanket needs to do a bit of work. They can be wicket takers, but they can leak runs as well. So this is good going, 77 for 4. Kane works it on the onside. That could be another couple of runs. Good batting. Excellent running between the wickets. They're taking the twos at random. That's all they need. If you keep taking twos, get the out boundary, you will get the runs required per over.
In the background, you could see the young kids practicing. Well, in this part of the world, cricket is one of the games that they'll play all 7 days of the week. And the running between the wickets, it has been very impressive. Yes, they have looked for those big shots, but keeping that aside, they have really believed in running between the wickets as well. They've done well. Expensive over 9 runs coming off this one so far. Garuka maybe getting it a little bit wrong. It's interesting to see how Tevindu will handle it. Extra praise from Garuka. He will get the ball to zip off the surface.
Goes for the pull. Just too quick on him. Got big. Good finish to the over. 9 off it. 8 done. 80 for 4.
Well, that's the betting card for you so far. Nothing much from the top order batters. Just the one batter, Thanuka Dabri, managing to get past the double wicker spot. Tevindu alongside Sarujan, putting up a partnership, but more importantly, it is currently coming in quick time. Tevindu 25 of 10, Sarujan running those couples hard, 19 of 13. Big batters in the hut though, Lahiru Samarakon, Tharindu Ratnayaka. So they would be just waiting to put on those finishing touches. Couple of wickets apiece for the two pacers up front. The duo doing what they're really good at.
Yeah, these two have managed to keep the run rate under 10. So at the halfway mark, you could call it after 8 overs, 80 runs on the board, so 75 required of 8. Goes big. What a magnificent shot. Gets down on one knee. Sharon, he's not the biggest player you'll ever see, but he's a very good timer of the cricket ball, and the fielder thought he was in the game for a while, but it was just sailing away over his head. Yeah, good batting. Yeah, Sargent getting a 6 of the first delivery. Iran, and then brings Tevindu, who can clear any boundary. 25 off 10, so 250% strike rate. This will be very interesting. If you give any length balls to Tevindu Senaratne, he's going to disappear. The little gem of an innings here to keep his team in the run chase. Shorter length, just drops it on the onside. Oh, I'll tell you what, Tevindu Senaratne, when he was playing for all colleges, he was the quickest runner in between wickets. But nice to see that he's putting in an effort, and he lost a few pounds. He solely relied on his power when he gets to the middle, but nice to see he's working with Sharon at the minute and turning those ones into twos. Suddenly 11 off with 2 balls to come. Half a chance.
A caught and bowled opportunity there. Would have been interesting. Tharuja they're putting in the dive. Tevindu looks a little bit tired though. Plenty of twos between these two batters, especially Sarujan. He's a touch player, so he's very good at hitting those gaps, playing with soft hands. There you go. He's very good at that. Good wrist work by the young man. 9 overs done, 91 for 4.
$55 runs coming off 29 deliveries. That's a partnership. They managed to keep their run rate once again. 27 of 17 for Sargent. Semindu 28 of 12. Iran 42 deliveries left. And Tamil Union require 65 runs. So the difference between runs required and balls remaining is 24. Or 23 rather. So that's 4 hits. It's nothing really. They've got plenty of hits, 6 hitters, Tamil Union, Sachita Jayatilaka to come, Samarakon to come, Ratnayaka. They all can clear the boundary with ease. So at the moment it's tilting towards Tamil Union, to be honest. Unless they lose a couple of wickets in a quick succession, this is suddenly becoming a walk in the park.
Right, let's take a quick look at the wickets to fall so far. The 2 paces, they were brilliant up front. There you go. Santosh Gunatilaka alongside Shiran. They really steamed in, put in some extra gas, Shiran Fernando especially, hitting the stumps on a couple of occasions. They enjoyed themselves. Both of them will come back for their final spell, having 1 over under their shoulders. Garuka Sanket will continue. Over extra cover. No. He just failed to clear extra cover. For a moment I thought he made good connection. Sarjan will depart. A break has brought in a wicket.
He much needed one as far as the Moors club is concerned. And smart bowling too, coming round the wicket. Slower ball, fuller and wider. Yeah, came off the toe of the bat. Good running catch. Never easy, those ones. Sargent looking to get his side into a very good position. 27 off 17. Not a bad contribution that under the circumstances. 91 for 5 after 9.1 overs. So we got off the first ball from Garuka. It's turning out to be a very nice evening here around Havelock City. Sachita Jayatilaka can hit a very long ball, but he'll have his work cut out with Garuka. He's on song at the minute. Oh, that's gone all wrong. The attempt was to get in the block hole. Most of the slingers, Iran, as the ball gets older, they get that ball to dart in towards right-handers' pads. It's just a natural thing for them. It's not a skill really. It's all the slingers just like that. As the ball gets older.
Brilliant delivery. Well, Garuka making this over count here. He was expensive in his previous over, conceding 9 runs, but he has come back strong. Hitting that sweet spot, the old-fashioned Yorker which never gets old. No matter how much this game evolves, that one delivery, you can't keep it away from the game. It'll give you results all 365 days of the year.
Oh, this is not good. And the wicket keeper is furious. And so is the bowler. Yeah, the way things are, one bowler can bowl 4 overs and another up to 3 overs. So I reckon Garuka will be the one that they'll be looking to bowl the 4 overs. Consider the conditions. So this is what, 10th. So he'll bowl the 10th, 12th and 14th.
Hitting it one after the other. Now this is great. I mean, with this action, it's very hard to control the ball if you don't work hard on your skill. Now, Lasith Malinga was one of those legends who really controlled the ball, hitting those Yorkers one after the other.
Once again, nicely landed. Just a moment ago on the screen, Iran, I saw Ramesh Mendish indicating to the dressing room that he wants that Duckworth-Lewis paper. So now the sun has disappeared, so he must be wondering, okay, we need to keep an eye on that. 10 overs done, 95 for 5. Very good last over from Garuka. Gee, as the ball gets older, he's a very good weapon to have in your team. Tharupathy. Well, this will be interesting. 2 big hitters at the crease and the wrist spinner being brought on. This stage of the innings, you like to target a bowler. Oh, top edge, short delivery. Oh, good running catch. Wasn't the best ball in the world, but that's what you get from wrist spinners at times. Yeah, he'll be very disappointed. David Senaratna. There you are. He had ample time to hit that to any part behind square. It's a good catch. Good to see the fast bowler just after bowling a very good over, taking a running catch. Garuka. Senarath 28 of 14. 95 for 6.
There you go. The new man walks out to the middle. Lahiru Samarakon. One big hitter departs and we have another one walking in. This is going to be interesting. He has been in a red-hot form in the recent past. Plenty of runs in the domestic arena. More importantly, coming in short time. There you go. Straight away, Tharupathy trying to stay away of the hitting arc. Big hitter. Can play the ropes. Flat pats it down the ground to start off his innings.
You can see his intentions, can't you? He's at least a set of stumps outside. Samarakon is another very powerful striker. I think these two, Sachita and Lahiru, this will be the partnership that Tamil Union will be looking for. Bit of drift.
Tharupati just trying to stay away from that heating arc, firing it in, coming back for a second run. Disappointed. Look at the wicketkeeper. He is not happy. Expecting the fielders to be on their toes, to run in fast. But I'll tell you what, these batters, they've really assessed these conditions. They know how to play with soft hands and run those doubles. Plenty of doubles, Garmin, in these innings as well, as we did see in the morning game as well.
Yeah, it's pretty much 70-yard boundary here at Coles. Wow. Just looking to go over the bowler's head. Tharupati will be a very relieved man. One more delivery to go against the left-hander. Obviously, at this stage, he'll be preferring to bowl at the right-handers as much as possible. 100 on the board for Tamil Union. So single to finish the 11th over, 101 for 6. There you are. It's even Stevens at the minute. Obviously, it's a revised target. Tamil Union batting all 20 overs. They have some lust hitting at the end of the innings. Oh, that's very nicely bowled. See, the way things are, they'll need few big ones, don't they? But someone like Garuka, he's on song and bowling with a very good rhythm. It's very difficult to get under that ball to have any elevation. Like we mentioned before, these two are very powerful strikers. Even their miss hit will clear the boundary. No ball. Well, that helps. If you're the batting side, that is.
And not the ideal time to be bowling a no ball. Oh. Now, was it overthrows? We'll just have a look at that again. Plenty of stuff happening around in the middle. Yeah, they've run 2 runs, which means they have got an extra run of overthrows.
Yeah, normally at this stage, you tend to send that ball to the wicket keeper, and are very unfortunate. That hit the stumps. That allowed. Oh, very nicely bowled. Gee, with experience, Garuka is quite a handful to handle, particularly in these death overs. I can see why he was trusted to, he was elevated to the emerging and all these rep sides. Giving him the experience and the exposure. Yeah, it's a quite a handy customer in white ball formats.
He has been hitting the Yorkers consistently. Slower delivery. Probably got it wrong there. This is one area that the slingers will need to master. Just make sure that they have it under control. Couple of things they get wrong. The slower delivery ending up as a high full toss. And the second thing, they could go either side of the wicket and start throwing away wides.
See, unlike the high arm release fast bowlers, when a slinger is bowled the slow ball, it's that much difficult to pick it off the hand. There you are. Suddenly, he's got his length wrong. Coming back for this. No, they just took only one. Yeah, boundaries are hard to come by. Required rate. Suddenly it has climbed up to 11.31. Like I said, both these players are 6 hitters, so one good over can change everything.
Well, just doing our maths here, Gamini. Santosh Gunatilaka has 1 over left. Shiran has 1 over left. Probably Garuka might get that 4th over. So that's 3 overs in total. Who would you prefer bowling the 4th over? That's the big question for the captain with these 2 big hitters out there.
Yeah, Garuka is the one who's going to complete 4 overs. There's no doubt about that one. That's a no-brainer. Once again, perfect length. Twelve overs completed, 109 for 6. (47 off 24), so just a tick under 12 runs per over. So 2 runs per ball as Ricky joins me for the last 4 overs. Ricky, well, these two are very much capable of getting that, but right now the bowlers are right on top for Moores here. Particularly Garuka is making a big difference.
Yeah, certainly it's going to be interesting. As you mentioned, very gettable. But I think this is a key partnership. A wicket here now. And Moores will be right on top. Laidu Samarakot, he's a player that can hit the sixers at random. 2 for 12 of his first 2. There you go. This is what I was talking about. Laidu Samarakot can hit sixers at random. He can just take the ball in apart. Doesn't have to do a lot. He's a very powerful striker of the ball, whether it's against spin or pace.
Yeah, it just shows the difference between someone like Garuka and another fast bowler. Santosh Gunatilaka just giving the length, but Garuka was absolutely putting it on a string. Everything under the block hole. So his 6 deliveries obviously will be very valuable as far as Moores is concerned. Like you said, these two will be targeting the other bowlers, so there's a bit of pressure. This will be Santosh's last over as well. Yeah, 9 required rate 10.7, but that can change very quickly. Slower ball, obviously.
He scoops it in there once again. Intelligent bowling. He was not looking to bowl in the arc of Laidu Samarakot. Trying to take it away. Bowling further away outside the off stump. Telling Samarakot, fetch it and hit it if you want to. He went through with a shot. Scooped it in there. And good running catch coming in from the boundary. Now this is a big wicket, big moment in the game. Because Laidu Samarakot is one player that could have finished it off. There you go. The further Samarakot walked across the stumps, the further did Santosh Gunatilaka go. He's bowled really well. Malsha Tarupari takes the catch. It's 115 for 7.
Tanis Ratnayaka, the new batter, left-hander. Just a single. How important that Sachit Daitikala's hand here. Singles won't do the job for you. So at least 2 boundaries every over. And you can forget that getting 2 boundaries of Garuka's over, the way he's handling things at the minute. They need to target someone. This was the last wicket. Tarupati coming from deep point. Comfortable catch.
Yeah, Tharindra Ratnayaka can find the boundary as well. He's very capable. We have seen that in the past. But a lot depends on such as Jaya Tilaka. He's there for this. He's there to hit boundaries. Didn't bowl today. Very well bowled. Full right in the block hole. He's certainly now got some bowling form behind him. Santosh Gunatilaka.
Yeah, I think tactically Santosh Gunatilaka has got this right, Ricky. It's not only the length, it's the line that he's operating, because Gunatilaka versus Gunatilaka, but Sachit Gunatilaka is not the strongest player, particularly square on the offside. So he's keeping that ball well away from his reach. There you are. But overcooked that. He'll have to bowl that again.
Yeah, excellent stuff. Santosh Gunatilaka just building on the pressure. The way continuing where Karko Sanket has stopped. 3 for 20 now. Takes it on the full. That's played through the offside. That's 4 runs. This is the first delivery that he overpitched. And he's got punished for that. Hit it over that infield. So he's into double figures. The final delivery of his third over. Might be his final over as well. Depends. One bowler can bowl 4. So who will bowl the 4th over is something we'll have to wait and see.
Extra cover goes back to the fence. Short fine, short third. So the field will indicate that it's probably going to be pace off. We'll wait for that one. Yeah, nicely played. Very good awareness. This is what we call reading the match situation. Ricky knew exactly what he was going to do, and once the field was changed, just helping Santosh's pace. Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, stayed away. Nobody deep there. As soon as you get the width, that's all he needed to do to split that infield. So it's come down to 31 runs of 18 deliveries. This is most gettable, 10 runs per over. If you just keep wickets intact, the runs will come.
Yeah, in modern day T20 cricket, 10 runs per over is just about par, isn't it? Particularly when you have conditions like this at Coles, where there's enough carry and bounce for the batters to make use of. So Shiran is going to bowl the 14th over. The interesting point is Garuka's got one more. Once Shiran bowls this, if Garuka is going to bowl the next, and then they need to find another bowler to bowl that final over.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. Yeah, that's what I thought. So probably, it's most probably going to be one of Shiran or Santosh Gunatilaka that will bowl the 4th over. Unless they're going to go for spin. Oh, beg your pardon. So Garuka Sanket has just one over. I thought he's only bowled 2 so far. And he will remain one short.
Yeah, the way the things have panned out last hour or so, I think it's definitely Garuka is the one that you need to go with the 4th over option.
Yeah, he'll bowl the 4th over definitely then.
This one over the head. Will they come back for the second? No. Yeah, Tharindra Ratnayaka must be feeling that he missed out on that one. That's a good length ball. Just a fraction short. He was beaten for speed. Now this will be interesting. Sathya Jayatillaka. If you give length balls to this man, it can disappear to all parts. Will this be the game changer? This next 4 deliveries.
Yeah, Shiran Fernando getting things right. He will probably be bowling his last over. There you go. Once again, flashing blade of Sachita Jayatilaka. Almost overran it, Santosh Gunatilaka. Slipped at the last moment to get to 2 runs. Tarindu Ratnayaka doing the right thing, getting the single, getting to the non-strikers end. Yeah. Tumbled.
So 5 of the first 3 deliveries. Full toss. Like I mentioned before, Ricky, Satya Jayatilaka's weakness is not being able to penetrate on that, particularly on the offside square of the wicket. It's a very strong hitter down the ground, and anything on the onside, he'll cash in. I think the bowlers have got this right. They've done their homework.
So the options they have is Malshu Tarupati, Tarusha Navodya, and Ramesh Mendis to bowl 1 over. Now they'll have to go to a spinner. That's going to be interesting. That's been pulled away. That would be out caught. Yes, is Malsha Tarupati once again under it. Shiran Fernando has struck. This is an important blow. Tarindu Ratnayaka has to depart.
Yeah, it has come to the point where both batters need to go hard at it, and once again back at the length. Ratnayaka was beaten for speed. Never reached these catches, particularly at this time. Malsha taking it comfortably. So the boundary that they require in this over, Ratnayaka 4 off 4. Still 1 delivery to come, and suddenly it has come to, Vihas Theumika is a very capable batter. He's a top order.
I was going to say that, Gamini, the 2 remaining batters are very capable. We have Vyas Theumika now and Vyas Khan to come. We have seen Vyas Khan scoring runs, very useful runs down the order. He's no dummy with the bat. So their batting is deep down to number 11. That is one of the advantages they have. Vyas Theumika has batted up the order at the school level and even at club level in the other formats, the longer formats. So they still have something in the tank here, Tamil Union.
It's a free license for Vyas here. Ricky, final delivery. If he can get a boundary. Not the most powerful striker, but he's definitely very capable of helping it, because there's a third, a short fine leg and a short square leg inside the ring. Cross seam. Goes towards long off. So good finish for Shiran. 3 overs, 3 for 29. The decent figures, 132 for 8.
Yeah, 24 of 12. 12 runs per over. Is it going to be Garuka Sanket? And then they'll have to bowl a spinner in the last over.
Yeah, it's a massive responsibility on Garuka's shoulders, because if he gets a bad over in, and then there'll be a lot of pressure on the spinner that who's going to bowl the last over. If he can bowl this over for around 6 to 8 runs, then that'll be a good cushion.
I thought that last over probably they need at least minimum 15 Gamini for the last over. Minimum. So this is going to be a crucial 15th over. Wide. So that's runs. He'll have to re-bowl that one.
I'll tell you what, that is a terrific work done by the gloveman behind. That could have easily gone for 5 wides.
Yeah,
At speed, now have a look at this. In the nick of time, that bounce in front of him too. That could have easily gone to the boundary.
yeah, so Andy Oliveira, the skipper, behind the stumps. Oh, that looks a bit of an inside edge. That will be the only thing that could save him. Yes, given as runs, I think that was the right call. Very good call. But brilliant delivery right in the block hole. You can't do much about that. Brilliantly bowled. With that slingy action. Castled him. Just too good. Too quick. I thought Sachit Jayatilaka says that was a slow delivery. If it was, he's totally outfoxed him. If not, he's just beaten him for sheer pace.
This is a magnificent spell from Garuka. Well, the batters have pretty much dominated the whole day, Ricky. That one bowler, in comparing both games, there is. Even the one in the morning, I think the one that has stood out is no doubt that Garuka is probably the only bowler has had the wood over the batters.
Yeah, you would say that in this game, in the second game, the faster bowlers have done brilliantly when you compare it with the first game. Like Rusamarakod in the first innings, he was superb with the ball for Tamil Union. And in this game too, you can't take anything away from Shiran Fernando and Santosh Gunatilaka. Their 3 overs have been good and Garuka Sanket has been outstanding. In the first game, the faster bowlers, the seamers, went for a lot of runs. These two are very capable of getting this. But these last 2 deliveries are going to be very crucial. How much could they get from this? So far, he's only conceded 3. We were talking about he needs to keep it to probably 6 or 8 runs. So these last 2 deliveries, Garuka Sanket cannot afford to concede a boundary.
Yeah, the key is that it's the inability to score boundaries of Garuka. Flicks it towards mid-wicket, calling for the second run. Yaskant will be back, comfortably made. So one more delivery. If they can get a boundary here, Ricky, that will be very interesting.
That will be ideal. It will be then 15 of that last over. That's exactly what they want.
So will Yaskant look to help the speed of this delivery, the last delivery? Yeah, he did. Oh, I'll tell you what. I know it's wide, but all he had to do was to get a little tickle. That was going to race to the boundary.
That would have just paid away to the boundary, isn't it? Sometimes you feel you...
It's mighty difficult to get a boundary down the ground to a bowler like Garuka. So you get down on one knee and look to help it along.
Oh, that's a good shot though. Straight back over the bowler's head. He'll come back for 2. So they have got 8 of that over. It will be 16 of the final one. Coming up, who is going to bowl? Will they go for the experienced Ramesh Mendis? Or will they go for one of the younger bowlers? 15 done, it's 140 for 9.
Yeah, at the moment, Ramesh Mendis is looking at the dressing room, looking to get an idea from their coaching staff. Who should I bring? It's quite doable in T20 cricket, 16 of 6. Basically, it's 2 hits, isn't it? 2 hits, and suddenly it becomes a run-a-ball equation. So, 8 ball over from Garuka, that previous one.
So they've gone to Tarusha. 2 overs to 22, the off-spinner. The ball turning into the right-hander. He just tends to flick that delivery a bit unorthodox, like in the likes of Mahesh Tikshana we mentioned earlier, or Praveen Matthews. Big swing, doesn't make contact. Vyaskant. If he got any better on that, probably that would have gone a long way.
Yeah, we had a one-sided affair in that previous game, but this is a lot closer. Still anyone's game, really. Oh, he's got underneath that one.
There you go. I mentioned that Vyaskant is no dummy with the bat. I've seen him hit some very good sixers, play some very good innings low down the order. Probably this is the lowest he's batted. He usually bats somewhere around number 8, maybe number 9. But I haven't seen him bat at number 11.
Yeah, that's a freebie. Half volley around the legs. Well, suddenly one more hit, Ricky. There you are. 10 off 4.
The game has got very exciting. You feel for the bowler. He's under pressure. Ramesh Vendi is having a word with him. Vyaskant and Vyas Devmika both will be under pressure as well. They'll be looking to run hard. They need another boundary somewhere. 12 off 4.
Another one.
There you go. Bigger. That's gone, Gamini. That's gone into those side nets.
I'll tell you what, Ricky. Every single person here at Coles Ground are at the edge of the seats right now. What an anticlimax this has been. Vyaskant, can he be the hero? 3 deliveries. Suddenly, even a single does matter. If it's a tie, then you'll get a super over, won't you?
Yeah, I just wonder if there is a super over in this league stage or the group stage. But I'll tell you, all they need is a runner ball from here. And they're almost home. That odd single will come, the 2 will come. Now they have to play carefully. Vyaskant, I think he's a very mature cricketer. He knows his game really well. He's got them back into the game with those 2 sixes. I don't think he's going to really swing now. He'll probably play much more careful.
But if it's in his arc, if it's in his alley, he's going to go for it. The problem has been, he's been too straight. If it was outside the off stump, 21 runs off the last 12 balls, particularly 12 off the last 2. Those green ones. Yeah. So he needs to be outside the stumps. If you're going to go straight, he's going to go at it again, once again.
Takes it on the full. Gets away with it. The bowler is very lucky. Vyaskant knows it. He missed out. And what was the umpire signal in there? Is it? What was the umpire's signal? Was it just saying you need to have only 3 fielders outside the circle, or?
Yeah, he's not happy that he's been shown because he looks so nervous.
3 of 2, nevertheless.
Yeah, talk about nervous. No one is more nervous than the bowler at the moment. Vyas Devmika takes the first one hard. That's all they'll get.
Yeah, they know if they get a single here, the match is tied. 2 to win. Vyaskant has been the hero at the moment. What is he going to do? He's checking. Do I get the one? Give it at the tie. Go for the second. Yeah, they'll definitely go for the second. You run out or not. If that is the opportunity. Or is he going to try to go big? I think that's what he wants to check. Get the single, play safe. Gamini, what do you think is running through his mind?
Now, if it's in the slot, he'll go for it. That's for sure. If it's not within his reach, then you will adjust for a single. Settle down for the next result. What a game it has been so far. 2 really good sides with 2 very talented players list. And this is what we got. Last ball of the match. Goes down to the tiniest margins.
That's very well played. Should run back hard for the second. Straight to the fielder. The throw coming in. He has put in the dive. I think he's home. I think Tamil Union have got home. Brilliant run in between the wickets by Vyas Theumika. He was coming to the danger end. He put in the dive from quite a distance, I'll tell you, the young man. And Vyas Kant, with those two towering sixers and a two of that last ball, has got them home in the final delivery. What a game of cricket we have had.
Yeah, very happy faces, but I'll tell you, that's experience for you. Before the bowler gets into his delivery stride, the non-striker has run halfway through. Had he just given him a warning, it wouldn't have happened. Now we'll have a look at that again. I reckon he got a...
Yeah, I too was wondering. Probably got a... It did. We'll take a look at that. That was after he played the shot. The throw came in as well. Oh, on two bouncers. They needed a better throw. Probably on the first bounce. That bounced twice. That reduced the momentum. That was not a good throw from the outfield. But credit to Vyas Theumika. This last pair. 16 of that last over. And they've got it. Got them home. Fantastic performance. You feel for the bowler Tarusha. He was under pressure. Was that the right choice? When you had some more experienced players like Ramesh Mendis. You had Malsha Tarupati as well. But they went for Tarusha. Did they go for the right choice? Was there a miscalculation in the bowling? When they came down to that final over. But what a game of cricket. Fantastic, brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. This is what you want to see. That was a thriller. A nail biter. Reduced to 16 overs. And it was very well played.
Now let's see whether we can have a look at this last delivery again. Ricky. I mean, obviously you got to run for the second run, don't you? One is all they wanted to get a tie. But what a magnificent match that it has been. And well, the Havelock City. With all the rain we've had, Ricky, it's quite fitting that we've got such a close finish. Now, there you are. See where the non-striker is.
Yeah, he got a head start. And Vyas Kant came back quickly. And that dive, look at the dive, Gamini. From quite a distance, he put in the dive. That wasn't the best throw as well. But what a game of cricket, like you mentioned. Reduced overs to 16. The first game in the morning was one-sided, but this was exciting. Take a look at that scorecard. Sinidha Javardhana went early. So did Tanuka Dabare, Navut Panavidana, Minod Banuka. The four left-handers right at the top left early. Devindu Senaratna, quick fire 28 of 13. Sarujan Shammuganathan, as always, just rotating the strike, picking up the ones and twos. 27 of 18. Sachita Jayatilaka, 18 of 14. Lairu Samarakon, 15 of 11. Then they lost Tarindu Ratnayaka for 4. But Vyas Theumika, 7 not out. And Vyas Kant, right at the bottom, with 2 sixers, 16 of 7 deliveries.
Yeah, Ramesh opened the bowling, just a solitary over. Santush and Shiran both were pretty good. 3 for Tarusha, 3 overs, 38. The wrist spinner Tarupati, just 2 overs. But the star, the standout performer, it was absolutely brilliant to watch. Garuka, 4 overs, 8 dots, and bowled at crucial times too. 2 for 29 was the pick of the bowlers.
Yeah, that was some great cricket. We'll take a look. Sinidha Javardhana, Tanuka Dabare came out to bat. They were chasing 182, remember, in 20 overs. That was the initial target when they came out there. Started off well. Tanuka Dabare going after Ramesh Mendis. Hit a 4, hit a 6. He was quickly into the attack. Then Santush Gunatilak in the second over picked up the wicket of Tanuka Dabare, scooping one on the offside. Good catch by Janishka Pereira. Then Panavidana came in. He hit a 6 of Shiran Fernando. Rain stop play. And we lost the 4 overs. Soon after that, wicket stumbled. Sinidha Javardhana, Panavidana both went. Minod Banuka left as well, clean bowled. But we had Shammuganathan who came in, and there was Tevindu Sena Ratna. That was a very good catch. Brilliant work. Lairu Samarakon, he was out. Caught. Then Tarindu Ratnayaka. And this was the 2 sixers by Vyas Kant in that last over. And that final delivery to get those 2 runs. You'll feel for Moors. They tried hard. They defended well. Just could not keep it within their range. And Tamil Union have won by 1 wicket. There you go. Moors made 181 for 6. Good score. Janishka Pereira 57. Ramesh Mendis 32. Tarupati 29 not out. Tevindu bigger partner Lahiru picked up 2 for 26. Tarindu Ratnayaka was expensive. Pranavidana and Vyas Khan picked up a wicket apiece. And Tamil Union, rain reduced game, needed 150. 6 to win. They got there in the last ball. Tevindu Sena Ratna 28. Sarujan Shamuganathan 27. And Sachita Jayatilaka 18. Vyas Khan 16 not out. Santosh Gunatilaka, Shiran Fernando 3 wickets apiece. Karuka Sanket bowled well 2 for 29. Tarupati 1 for 19. Tamil Union win by 1 wicket. So that's it from us. From here, from the Colombo Coles Cricket Ground. And we will be back on Saturday, the 22nd, for more games of the SLC Major League Tournament. Join us on Sporty.lk. Until then, it's a goodbye from all of us.